Hello again and welcome back to my channel. We have another hotel room tour for you today. This is the Appa Hotel in Asakusa, and this is one of two that are very close to each other. I'll put the official name in the title so I don't get them mixed up. This is a single room, and the bed is probably like the size of a double bed, even though it's for a single occupant. The room is very small. I think it's advertised as 11 square meters. I'm not sure if it actually is that or not, but I'll go through the features as usual. Your TV is quite large. It's mounted to the wall. You do have a luggage rack, but there's really not many places to open your luggage except for in the entryway. Next to the bed are all your light controls and a digital clock. You do have some outlets for charging, a USB outlet, and unfortunately I found out that the air conditioning is not really air conditioning, it's controlled centrally, and you can only cool or heat depending on the season. There's no option to change it from heat to cool or cool to heat, vice versa. That's a little service light for an emergency. Then these are all your light controls here. Your digital clock down there. Also, another thing is that they put this cover over the window handle so you can't even open the window unless there is an emergency, during which you'd have to break that cover, I suppose. Yeah, even it tells you down here, break the plastic cover and turn the handle. The window will open wide. So yeah, it can get, I actually had another room before this, but I had to change rooms, and that room was cool. It wasn't stuffy or anything, but this one feels kind of stuffy. So I might be changing rooms again if I can't bear it. Otherwise, we have some literature here on the desk. And then you have your outlets down there. It says don't use the small electronics in the room like hair dryer and the electric kettle at the same time. I guess you'll blow a fuse. Electric kettle, phone, notepad, and pen. And then you have to turn on the refrigerator manually there. It's turned off by default. And then pretty teeny tiny refrigerator. You can see you can fit a couple drinks, and there's a small shelf in there. You do get a lot of tea and coffee mixers and some cups and stirrers, sugar as well. And in the drawer of the desk, you get quite a bit. Your PJs, more tissues, hair dryer, etc. The remote is covered in plastic. I guess that's just for easy cleaning, which is funny because this room I found is quite dusty, as was the other room. It's like they only clean what you'd expect to see cleaned. But for example, up here was quite dusty. There are parts of the desk that were quite dusty. You can see inside the literature holders, there's just dust hanging out. So maybe if you're sensitive to that, be careful about booking this hotel. And yeah, in the entryway, you can see there's my luggage, and there's 4 hangers and the hooks there. The full-length mirror with a lot of slippers, 2 pairs of slippers, and then 2 disposable pairs of slippers. They do have you separate your trash into recycling or recyclables and non-recyclables. You do get 2 bottles of water, 2 cups, a Domino's pizza menu, and the air freshener / disinfectant spray. The other stuff on the desk is just mine from being in Japan. Bathroom, as you probably can tell, is very tiny. Again, the tubs in these Japanese business hotels are quite deep, but not very long. You could probably sit. You probably can't lie down unless you're very short. And then you have your big bottles here for conditioner, body wash, and shampoo. The valve to change from the sink to the shower head, which has 2 positions right there. In this hotel, they give you everything in the room for your amenities, so you get quite a bit. You get a brush, and you get some cotton swabs, shower cap, cotton buds, toothbrush, etc. More cups, hand towels, and bath towels, as well as some plastic bags to use as you wish. The toilet seat has a couple of different features, mostly the bidet feature, and otherwise I don't believe it actually heats or massages as some of them do. You do get 2 toilet paper dispensers and your trash can down there. Again, some things are quite dusty, which I took care of myself going through the room. So the room rate I got was quite inexpensive, so I guess I need to set my expectation accordingly. However, I would expect it to be just a little bit cleaner in places that, or at least eye level and below. For instance, above the desk there, the headboard area here, even giving the top of the TV a once over every now and then would be good. That was quite dusty. So you can tell like what is used often and paid attention to, and maybe what isn't. Another thing is that you can see the floor is carpeted, but where the vacuum quite can't reach between, or at the intersection of the baseboard and the carpet. This room, it's not as bad as the other one I had, but the other room I had, it was quite dusty all around the room where the wall met the carpet. So I'm just telling it like it is. I'm not trying to necessarily say anything bad about this brand or the specific hotel, but I'm just telling you what I've experienced. Oh, and if you're wondering where the air conditioning unit is, it's right up there next to the ceiling light. So this will be my last hotel room tour for this trip. And as usual, next time I'm out and about, I will be sure to bring you more hotel room tours. And until then, thank you very much for joining me. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.